Man United haven't played anyone hard yet. Nah, they're not back yet. They've just been lucky. They played shit teams. Spurs challenging for the league. Now look. All them rival fans, you know. And you know what? I'm going to spend a special shout out. You see Troops running up his mouth all the way through the season, you know. All them Arsenal fans as well. Liverpool fans laughing at us with a laughing stock. First of all, Arsenal, let me just get that back. Take the baton back as Banter FC, yeah? You lot can have that back. We're done with it, yeah? We had it for a little while. You lot fucking take that back, yeah? That's a little bit done out of the way. Listen, let's go on to the performance because we've got a massive win here today at Wembley. And I couldn't be happier. Look, the scenes today when I come out the ground, you lot have seen the fan cams, absolutely crazy. Like, Man United are fully back. This was the game where a lot was gonna ride on it. It was gonna tell us a lot. It was gonna tell us just how much progress we had made. If we went and lost heavily, we'd be knocked back down to size. If we went on and won the game like today, we can prove that we really are here to be making noise for the second half of the season. What really impressed me today is our counter, man. Like, in the first half, I thought we had the better of it. The first 5 minutes, we struggled. Yeah, we were trying to find our feet, but after that, we were accomplished on the ball. We were strong. We were physical. We moved the ball quickly. And in our final third, I thought we defended absolutely brilliantly. We, when Tottenham ever got into our final third, they were met with blocks. They were met with interceptions. They were met with organised structure. And very accomplished defending in the first half, you know, and we had an outlet. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Jesse played as like a false nine for a lot of today. Rance, you know, in our shows has said that he can play as a false nine. I've agreed with him, and I think he showed why. He's such a clever footballer. He was dropping off that front three, causing problems in the midfield, dropping off. They couldn't pick him up. Then Rashford would go into the central area. Jesse would come out wide. Martial kind of stuck to that left-hand side for the first part of it. Then he went to the right. The interchange was fantastic. And look, we get the goal just at the end of the first half. And Mike, what a finish. What a finish, you know. Look, Ollie's been talking to Rashford and wants to make him the main striker at the club. And why not? You can see what he's got. And it weren't until I saw the replay at half-time, he had a lot to do today. With the finish. He had a lot to do with that finish. It was a fantastic finish. First half, Spurs didn't create hardly anything. I can't really remember De Gea having to make a save in the first half. Second half, my God, did De Gea make some saves. He was fantastic. Look, I actually criticised his kicking at one point today. I don't know if you guys saw it. His distribution, I thought it was a little bit off. But listen, his distribution could be off all it wants if he pulls off saves like he did today. I thought in midfield, we had to grind it out. I thought Pogba had another amazing game today. Really good game. Imagine when we had Jose. He had him on the bench, and there were some of you United fans, saying, "Look at this guy. Why is he here? He's this. He's that." Now look. Where are you guys now? Do you know what I mean? He had a very good game today. And I just like the tactics from start to finish. We had to grind it out. Yeah, we rode our luck a little bit, you know, but that's what De Gea is there to do. He's the best keeper in the world, so he's always going to do that. You know, he's always going to make top saves. Harry Kane, I thought we kept him quiet. I got to talk about the centre-back pairing. Now, I don't know, a lot of you guys were tweeting me back laughing, but I did tweet Phil Jones today, or I had a little message for him to say, please, Philip, yeah, have one of those 1 in 15 games that you have where you play well. And I don't know if he read it, he saw it, or someone told him, but he did. He had a good game today. But even a better game next to him was Lindelof. He was fantastic. You know, I thought they'd done a really good job on Kane. Look, Kane is a world-class striker. You know, arguably the best in the league, arguably the best in Europe, whatever you want to say. But today, I think he had a couple of chances, but there wasn't anything nailed on. I think we've done a really good job on him. Son, for how good he is, you know. I think we nullified him. Dele, we know what he can do. Dele Alli coming into pockets of space and causing problems. Eriksen, I thought we'd done a really good job of, look, you're not going to completely nullify those players for 90 minutes, but we've done a good job of nullifying them for large parts of the game and frustrating them. The changes that Ollie made, I was looking at it thinking it probably does need a change in terms of we were working very hard. Lukaku came on. I was disappointed in him, man. I really was. I'm not. You know me. I just say it as it is. And there were times he just wasn't pressing. I thought you're fit. You should be fit. You know, Rashford has put in a shift up there, but Jesse was running his heart out. So for me, I could see why the change was made. But you're thinking, right, Rom, you're gonna have to put an absolute shift in today. Didn't do it. Didn't really win any of his battles. There was a time where he did have the ball and he travelled with it. I think it was on Spurs' right hand side. and you're thinking, right, just hold the ball, wait for support. Loses it. Wasn't winning any of the headers. I was disappointed with him. But, you know, overall, it was the performance, man. I liked it. It was gritty. It had heart. It had passion. And look, Jose put out that team many a time, yeah, where we think it's an attacking team. And what we saw was parking the bus. And I always say there's a big difference between parking the bus and playing counter-attacking football. Today we played counter-attacking football for large parts of it. And they couldn't live with us. They couldn't live with Martial. They couldn't live with Jesse. They couldn't live with Marcus Rashford. The movement was too much for them. We pulled them apart. And we showed, I think, look, Ollie stayed true to his word. He said, and like he's been saying since day one, since he's come in, we're Man United and we're going to make other teams worry about us. And that's what we did today. We've come here today. This is more our home than Tottenham's. Yeah, let's get that straight. Yeah, when we come to Wembley, we normally get the job done, apart from the FA Cup final that we did lose in the summer. But anyway, like I was saying, he stuck to the philosophies of the club. He's done it ever since. And, you know, there was a lot of question marks today. This was, I don't want to say make or break, but it was a kind of game where it's like, if we would have come here and lost today, it would have been a massive letdown. It would have been like, you know, we've been going well for so long, for you know, doing so well. To come here and lose would have been like, oh, but when we came to the real test, we failed. And I said today, leading up to this game, asking a lot of you guys, is this a must-win game or is it a must-not-lose? And a lot of you said it was a must-win. I said it was a must-not-lose game. I would have been happy with a draw. I predicted a win. I said 2-1. So I was right with the win, but I still would have taken a draw. Obviously, you always want the win where you can get it. But, you know, to come here and win, it just fills me with so much confidence moving forward. You know, you're looking at the Champions League run coming up. You're looking at the FA Cup games coming up. And we're just filled with confidence. Now, we've cut the gap down to 6 points to Chelsea. They've got to play Arsenal next week. We've got Brighton. Then we've got Burnley. So that should be 6 points in the bag there if we continue how we're playing. Anything can happen now. Anything can happen. And then look, we're only 7 points off Spurs now, I think. So we could even draw them back into it. You know, they got some tough games coming up. So look, it really is a breath of fresh air. And what I was so happy about today, at the end of the game, man, you lot saw it, what it was like in the fan camps. Everyone was jumping around, bouncing around, singing. Listen, Man United are truly back. And you rival fans who were laughing at us all the way through the season, you lot are fucking shitting yourselves now, aren't you? I know you are. Because you probably wanted Marina to stay the whole season. And rightly so. But listen, we're back. You lot better get used to it because we're here to stay.